In Bart Ehrman's newest book, How Jesus Became God, he challenges not only the idea that Jesus' tomb was found empty, but also the idea that he ever had a tomb to begin with. For years I had thought that whatever else we might think about the stories of Jesus' resurrection, we could be relatively certain that immediately after his death he was given a decent burial by Joseph of Arimathea, and that on the third day some of his female followers found his tomb empty. I no longer think that these are relatively certain historical data. On the contrary, I think both views, his burial and his empty tomb, are unlikely. Here are the reasons he gives. Sometimes Christian apologists argue that Jesus had to be taken off the cross before sunset on Friday because the next day was the Sabbath and it was against Jewish law, or at least Jewish sensitivities, to allow a person to remain on the cross during the Sabbath. Unfortunately, the historical record suggests just the opposite. It was not Jews who killed Jesus, and so they had no say about when he would be taken down from the cross. When it came to crucified criminals, in this case someone charged with crimes against the state, there was regularly no mercy and no concern for anyone's sensitivities. The point of crucifixion was to torture and humiliate a person as fully as possible, and to show any bystanders what happens to someone who is a troublemaker in the eyes of Rome. Part of the humiliation and degradation was the body being left on the cross after death to be subject to scavenging animals. Why would the Romans allow Jesus to be buried in a tomb? Allowing Jesus to be given a decent burial is contrary to the whole point of crucifixion. A decent burial is precisely the kind of dignified treatment that a crucifixion is explicitly designed to deny.